to YouTube and Twitch. I did a thing on Twitch where I clicked a button for the Warframe arsenal, so I'm like, I don't know if it worked. If it did work, that's cool. Shout out that. I don't know if I can pull this up. Yeah, I think it might be just stuck loading forever. But I thought I set it up properly, but I don't know, chat. You can tell me. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Unfortunately, we're not here to get lost in the sauce on that. We're here to talk about, of course, the Warframe 1999 update. So, dude, what's there to say? Like, I think there's a lot of unique stuff here that's like way different than what I was expecting. Well, I don't know if I could say that. It's nice to have characters, I think, but I was like impressed with the depth at which it went. And I will say, sorry to phrase it like that, but yeah, I do have Eleanor in my back room now.
I'm struggling to keep it in check over here.
Okay, nice. Yeah, but yeah, you get to like talk to all the different Hex members, and you get to become friends with them, and you know, eventually gets more. But that's one thing that I think we all love. But I will also mention the other thing that I went here over for is the thing that I think we all probably are like, oh my god, this is so interesting. Like, so you have 3 different months, right? Each month has 2 to-dos, like 1 buff and then 2 rewards, and it's like, oh my god, an Archon shard or 2 arcanes. Well, now that I have all the arcanes, I'm taking the Archon shard. Oh, Kuva, 2000 Kuva. Oh, it's kind of lame, but you know, I guess I'll take it if it's something else. But if it's just an arcane, yeah, then whatever at this point. But you're seeing it. Very easy to do. You can do them, like, most of it is just like, you either are able to do it during your bounties, or you can do it, like, you know, you're not going to do a ton of outside missions. I try not to do outside missions. You know, I can at least get some standing. Although I've looked at it, I'm like, am I going to like buy like all the random knickknacks that everybody sells? Like, they all just, I could get the music. I feel like I should get the music. It's kind of sick, but chat, what can I say? It's pretty easy to burn through. It's kind of fun. You don't necessarily have to do it, so it's 1 per week, or 1 rotation per week, so you have 3 months in a week of real time. So you can kind of burn through it pretty quickly, so I don't necessarily think it's super difficult. But yeah, that's number 1.
Oh, God. Sorry. Techrot's trying to summon me again. Like an ex who just won't take that hint. I am taken. Move on.
God, dude. I'm sorry. It's oh my god. Anyway, let's keep moving. So that's number 1, is like, I love the calendar. You know, it's, for me, I love the incentive to return to an area when you've like got all the stuff. You know, I have all the arcanes, right? I've got all the stuff that I really wanted. I'll start to get the other stray arcanes like as I want, but I think it's time that we actually talk about those arcanes, because I think those have been some pretty big wins. So I'm going to start off with the easy dunk, the slam dunk while invisible, plus 30% ability strength, and plus 3 times final crit multiplier. So what can I say, chat? It's fun. It's easy. You're like, oh, simple to use. You can put, here's the thing, if you want to do like a maxed out headshot build, you need to be able to get headshots consistently, but you can put Cyto 9's invisibility on any frame now as a helmet, so you can potentially build into this with Crepuscular. So it's a pretty insane setup, but that's a cool one. Kamisado, you know, this is the Nyx, or I know Revenant can do this, or you know, you could probably name, I wonder if the Sand Kavats would also get a buff. So there's a couple different couple different Warframes in the game that can summon. I know that, oh, the Synoid Heliocore, is that right? No, the Synoid, is that right? Sinoid Heliocore. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so when you kill an enemy with a heavy attack, or in this case, a heavy slam, or in my terminology, the bonk, then you just get a summoned minion. So maybe you can build into that with a weird fucking bonk weapon. That's a really good hammer for bonking. It's mostly status chance. I don't think I built it, but I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of people who love Wrathful Advance. I'm like, there's a lot of frames out there that already have melee abilities, so why would you, like, I'm like, okay, these frames are just gonna have Wrathful Advance, so even if I'm not using the melee ability, like the Exalted, then I can still just use a bonk weapon, and then there you go. So not to get too much into that, but Kamisato, very interesting one. Maybe I make a list of all the summoners in the game. I don't know. Like, does Dante's owls count? Like, what? You know what I mean? Up to 60%. Like, and summons gain 20% movement speed. So it's very, very curious one. But yeah, I think the two that I named were Nyx and Revenant right off the bat. So, man. Anyway, let's move on to another cool one. Impetus. I think this is a huge win. Unique status effects from abilities grant plus 6% ability strength and plus 3% ability efficiency for 20 seconds. So, to get to the same level as Molt Augmented, you need 10 status effects. And I only really used this on 2 Warframes. I used this on Citrine. So Citrine gets 4 elements from this, and then Archon Continuity gets you 5 elements, and then you add 2 more to that with these 2. So that's the nice thing, is like once you have them all stacked up, dude, your prismatic gem just keeps it active. So it's 7 stacks instead of 10. So I'm missing just a little bit off of Molt Augmented. I would say honestly the efficiency, like the ability efficiency, may be kind of a little bit worthless, just because this is already such like a spam heavy, I'm literally just keeping, spam heavy, maybe not the right word, but yeah, your prismatic gem is just always active, right? It's not an insane amount of duration, but I could probably lower that. I've been thinking. But yeah, the prismatic gem is active for longer. This has a really long duration as well. You don't have an insanely high strength, but it means that you can get all that power strength like instantly, and so all of your casts are like stronger permanently, and then your prismatic gem will just keep the buff active forever. So you're gonna see this is the strangest build ever. This is a max range. I replaced her 4 with Ensnare, because I was like, it's a pretty good ability, but I was like, I'm good. No, I don't know. There's a lot of like directional abilities that I've just subsumed after a while. And I will say the nice thing about this is, like, doesn't this just target whatever enemy you're shooting? So I don't know exactly what the targeting AI is for this as well, but I've always loved that, just like, there's a buff, it gives you like health regen, I think, the passive, whenever you pick up healing orbs. Yeah, you get like a tiny amount of health regen, and so you just there's a max. The max limit is like insane. Like, it takes me forever to get to that max limit, but man, it's a very interesting setup, but I don't know, man. It's a great opportunity. But I will say the other winner, 709. We got to move a little bit quicker, but those are the main things that I wanted to talk about. Where was I? Yes, Varuna. Yes. Okay. So Varuna, great example. These guys, that's it. Yeah. 5 random status effects are applied at 10 stacks. So it's not necessarily, I could give a fuck how many status effects. Do you know how you have literally infinite energy? Like, it's so much energy coming in. Obviously you have Lycath's Hunt with Equilibrium, so the healing orbs will give you energy orbs, which is pretty sick. So I don't know if it then gives you the bonus, but I think it only gives you the bonus on energy orbs. But I don't think this gives me any bonus. Like, I think what I should do is turn this into a effectiveness on health orbs, if that even exists. But yeah, like there's definitely this level of power with both. Look at this, crepuscular and impetus. Like, oh my god, man. So obviously, like crepuscular, you know, mostly gonna be used on frames that have built-in invisibilities. We're talking like Loki, Octavia, Ash, who's it? Ivara. I think Ivara could do very good. Shout out Cody Bunch for dropping some likes. But yeah, like this combo, obviously you're just in your 4 the whole time. That's it. It's press 2 and then click the game. Like I'm just constantly pressing 2, and yeah, you get this insane. I don't know what I got. It was like 12. I don't know if I'll necessarily be playing this, but it was some absurdly high number where I was like, what are you serious? It's like purpose built for Varuna. I was like, what are we doing here, dude? This is insane. But yeah, so that covers, what is there? There's like one more down at the bottom. What were we talking about? So we talked about those. Impetus, and then yeah, the next one that we want to talk about is truculence. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So this is max viral stacks in a 30-meter radial attack. So but this is when gaining 3,000 or more overguard threshold. So chat, I immediately thought of Ember Healing Flame, but I don't know if I hit those numbers. I don't know how often I hit those numbers. So this one seems like I want people to cook. I want to see the community cook with this one, because honestly, I feel like you guys could do like a Dante build. Shout out Coramain for joining. Dude, I gotta tell you, man, I've been cruising through this, but I've been waiting for this one. I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily want to be the guy who's gonna like go out on a limb and put together like a truculence build, but I'm like, I think you could probably just do some stupid shit. Like, I think definitely with like an insanely high power strength Dante, like you would be like using your overguard ability as an offensive weapon. I was like, what the fuck is what is this? So I think you guys could cook. I also know that the Ember Healing Flame build can get like 3,000. I have got 3,000 at a time, but that may not be all the time. I finally got all the Tau Forge purple stars for Korra. Oh my god, I'm telling you, man, this is how you max out. This is like one of the strongest. It's like a top tier caster build. I think it's so, I don't know how I can describe the popularity of like the Whipclaw Korra build, but I do like Kath's Hunt plus Equilibrium. That is an insane, that's goated. That's a really fire take, but what can I say, man? And Snare will always be my favorite ability. It's the ability, it's actually the ability that I use if I use like just like a grouping frame. Like if I just put a grouping ability on a frame, that's what I use now, because honestly, chat, I do love just pacifying an acolyte. Sometimes it's just so nice. So there's Varuna, and I did want to save the best for last, because honestly, I don't think the pistol or the melee arcanes are super incredible. I want to like, I think maybe melee Dodie or whatever might be pretty good, but I'm like, come on, man. It's got to be primary Crux. So this is on weak point hit, plus 30% status chance, and plus 6% ammo efficiency for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 10 times. So that's 300% status, and that's 60% ammo efficiency. So obviously I'm maxing this out on like anything that shoots fast enough. This guy actually shoots pretty fucking slow. So I do like that it's an auto burst, so it's not terrible, but chat, oh goodness, hang on. I feel like I need to tighten this a little bit, but Sorry for moving the mic every 5 fucking seconds, but yeah, I think what we're talking about is like, I really only use this with any weapon that has a damage status effect. So if I have blast damage, or if I come over here and I talk about I even have this on Trumna now. Honestly, a lot of it is for the thing, but yeah, this is heat damage. I could give a fuck about the viral damage, honestly, but and that is going alongside with galvanized aptitude, which is it's been a classic on like, so this is just a full auto, bro. This is just a fucking full auto. Like that's something Nourish are two of the most recommended helmets for Korra. Yeah, dude, true. No, and that's what I mean is like, what I loved about Atlas is that Atlas has, what is it, rubble heap. Like when you're at max rubble, then you can just spam your stat stick ability, the punch, infinitely. But yeah, Korra's stat stick has like that whip claw ability is fucking crazy. So I was honestly thinking I might put Wrathful Advance on there and then not necessarily use it all the time, but I would have it at a pretty high range, so I could probably nuke everything. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I could do Wrathful Advance, but it would be kind of a crazy setup. But that's what I do sometimes, just so that I'm not like necessarily forced to use the maxed out stat stick, so I can just use like a normal weapon. Thoughts on Burstin Incarnate? Burstin Incarnate is insanely strong. It's so fucking good. You can build that weapon however you want, and like honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Like, I don't think there's like a bad way to build that weapon. I mean, yeah, whatever. I say that and people are like, they show me some stupid build, and I'm like, okay, fuck you, first of all. But anyway, you get what I mean. So if you're gonna do that, sorry, I beat you to the punch. So what else do I talk about primary crux on? So it's just it's simple as that. How quickly can you get 10 headshots, and then how consistently can you get a headshot? You know, it decays in 10 seconds, so you stop using the weapon, it's gonna fucking decay, dude. Right? You have to be able to conveniently and consistently get 10 headshots and then just keep that going for as long as you want to use the weapon. And yeah, with weapons like this, when I use the fucking alt fire, it burns the entire primary crux. I'm pretty sure it'll burn the entire thing. So I may not necessarily use this weapon for a while, but chat, like, it is a trade-off. It's very strong, but it's like, that's what I mean. Like, I truly incentivize people, or I hope I try to, or it's like you'll have to like try it for yourself and give it a shot. And I hope it's not too much work is the other thing. It's like, this is a pretty good arcane to test at like level 4. Like if you come over here, 20%, that's still 200% status. I was still feeling it. I was like, what the fuck is this? I put this on. And the main reason that I want to talk about this arcane is because, of course, I think we love, so one of the ones that people love is Primary Blight, and then I know the other one that people love is Primary Frostbite, which is like very similar to Primary Blight, but is it more stats? No, it's lower stats. So Primary Blight is still higher stats, but yeah, so Primary Blight, I can use Toxin alongside a blast weapon, so I was using Primary Blight for a while. But honestly, dude, I will say I've started to love the ammo efficiency a lot. I think it comes in clutch. Shout out Guest for following. I totally missed that. Apologies. But yeah, like, just status chance. So obviously with beam weapons, you know, what multi-shot is going to do is it's just going to give you more damage. It's not necessarily increasing your status chance, but also, like, you know, you're not gonna shoot more bullets. It's just gonna give you a multiplier to the beam damage. So it doesn't really matter for beam weapons, but you get what I mean. Like, there's certain setups where it's like, I do just like 300%. There's something about 300% status where I'm like, I hope you can get a couple of these for free where you don't have to put in too much work and you can kind of try it out, and you take my criteria to heart of like when you should use this. Like, obviously having a damaging status effect, like some kind of fire or slash or blast, or maybe potentially electricity. You know, there's some other choices, but I will say, man, like, I think it's a I think it's a really fun arcane just because it's like, I don't think you're, you know, like I love blast weapons, but like I don't think I'm necessarily like guaranteed a blast proc, but it's insanely high. Or like I don't think I'm necessarily guaranteed a fire proc, but I may get a lot of status chance. Yeah, here's the Trumna build. So we were just talking about it. So this is just a Toxin crit chance Riven. So this is just a Toxin mod. You're just going to replace this. So this is viral and heat and hunter munitions and galvanized aptitude. So, you know, galvanized aptitude is going to get bonuses from viral and impact and heat and slash. So you're going to get a nice, easy buff. This is primary crux. So this is the interesting thing is it just has heat damage. So it's just getting that. But I do also like the ammo efficiency. Yeah, hunter munitions. Yeah, so hunter munitions. Honestly, more and more what I use hunter munitions for is also just to apply another status effect for galvanized aptitude so that I'm just getting more. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to have this in there, not like also for the DPS, but like more so just for like one extra bonus to that, because this is 80% direct damage. So, you know, I am shooting them in the face and the bullet does a lot of damage. And what I try to explain to people and tell people is I'm always judging Trumna off of its normal fire. Like I didn't expect the random guy to be live. Favorite arcanes from 1999. At that point, you could just add serration though. But yeah, that I have all of that. I try to just incentivize all of it, but at this point, dude, I'm telling you, with a weapon like this, I don't know what it is. Like it's just one of these setups that like ends up on so many. It's either viral heat slash on a primary, or it's blast slash. You know, hunter munitions has just ended up back on my builds. I don't know how it happens. I'm always back on my bullshit, but yeah, I should talk about the other weapons, but yeah, it's mostly just chat. We know how strong the alt fire is. All right, we know how strong the alt fire is. I have always had to judge this weapon off of not having the alt fire charged. Okay, that is like a bad spot to be in. All right, the alt fire is super duper strong. You can pretty much one shot everything. All right, we know that. All right, but when that bitch isn't charged, oh my god, my questions are. Yeah, so like when that shit is discharged, it's always discharged at the exact moment that you need it to be charged. From personal, I use the Trumna as my main. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So getting a lot of fire procs and getting a lot of slash procs is basically it, but it's a pretty standardized amount of slash procs. Do you use that for Steel Path? Yeah. So this is tried and true, tested on you know, Steel Path Omnias. So I'll usually go for about 25. Sometimes I'll go for 50 minutes, you know, random warframe every time, different weapon loadout every time. So that's how these weapons are ranked up. That's how this weapon ends up so high on this list, is that I've used it so consistently as a main. You have to be able to just like do it as a main. So that's how it is, man. You get it ranked up, but yeah, we're not using that. But I have to talk about a couple. So this is Recon Effects. This is also a primary crux. I still don't have the forma for this. I should put the forma in. I think I have the points. I think I should just do this. Bellicrose for me. Oh my god. Yeah, Bellicrose. Oh my god. So here's the thing, chat. I think Bellicrose is a yes as well. But I'll leave you guys to cook with that one. I'll leave you guys to cook. They hate your boy. Shout out the hate your boy for dropping some likes. Shout out Mono088559 for following and dropping some likes. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have to try that build. I use primary deadhead instead. Well, that's the thing is like, my whole thing is like, I try to encourage people to be like, okay, if you have the freedom and it's not too much work, I think it's nice to try different builds, but I can't go around and tell people how to play the game. But I will always have the criteria that's unique to me, which is that for this weapon to be used properly, I have to basically lock in with only that weapon and know that it can deal with crowds, deal with single targets, you know, Maybe it suffers a little bit, but it's only losing, you know, it's maybe going from S tier to like B tier or B plus or like A plus or something like that, you know, or A minus. So you get what I mean. Maybe it's like a straight B or like a B plus. So, you know, it has to have a certain level of effectiveness, or else, chat, I have all the weapons. Why would I fucking use it? There are plenty of weapons where I'm like, no, I'm okay, chat. I'm waiting for Coda Synapse. So some of these weapons, I want the Coda variant. I'm still holding out for Coda Parasist, but I don't know if that's like a modified version of something else. But there are a couple infested weapons, but generally I still have a pretty decent criteria. But I should, show off like the Recon Effects setup. So it's still primary Crux, but you know, you can see it's kind of a similar setup. It's just, in this case, blast damage, impact, and puncture. And that's it. So I don't know, wait, does puncture even stack? With repeated stacks, increases the size and duration of the stagger. Okay, so that's it. So it's not, you're not even proccing impact. So I'm only applying puncture and slash. Those are the only status effects that actually stick. The other ones just kind of, this one just staggers things and that's it. Oh god. All right, but yeah, it's a similar situation where this is a damaging status effect. This is blast damage. Of course, I do have serration and primed cryo rounds, so you know this is only for upfront damage. Serration will affect the damage of the AoE of the blast proc, but primed cryo rounds will not affect the AoE. So this is purely just for dealing more damage per bullet. That's it. Your account is loaded. So I gotta let you know, I own everything in the game except for one weapon, the Viper Wraith, which is the best variant of the Viper, which has an augment called Skull Shots. Let's see if I can type this in chat. It has an augment called Skull Shots. Let's see if this is correct. I think this is right. Yep. On headshot, 100% ammo efficiency for 2 seconds. So this is just a secondary encumber weapon. This is just, that's it. Coda Catabolist, yeah, we're all waiting for the Coda weapons, dude. What can I say? But yeah, Viper Wraith, maybe the most goated. Yeah, I want to see that in Deviri. Exactly. So that's my thing. It's like, I keep seeing single Comac. I keep seeing all that shit show up. I need to rank all that up. But yeah, that's been my thing. Is like, do you want to know what I've done to supplement Deviri? Is like, any weapon that's a bullet hose becomes a secondary encumber weapon. That's it. If it has a decent enough status, I could give a fuck what the reload speed is. 1,300 likes. Thank you very much, everybody on TikTok. Happy holidays to everybody. Shout out Eon123 for following. So yeah, I literally have been waiting. Oh, like, dude, if you didn't know, chat, if you didn't know, you guys should know. Your boy, what's his face? What's his name? The dude, the Void Trader. God. You're Pazul's assassin? Yeah, I am Pazul's assassin. Yeah, that's right, man. Say it. Dude, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, Barrow, thank you. I don't know why I don't remember his name, but he has all the Prisma shit. He has all the Prisma shit, and he has a bunch of primed mods. It's the Christmas season. Barrow is loading you up. So if you guys are curious, you can juice yourself up real nice. Oh man, it's way too much fun. Coda gets the first alternative glaive too. Oh god, you're right. I'm broke. Yeah, you better get your Omnias going. You better start farming your fucking Omnias, dude. I need more ducats. Amar looking a little sun-kissed today. Chris, it's been nothing but overcast for God knows how long. Maybe I'm sun-kissed because I'm flush, because it's a silly, goofy stream. But we need to keep talking. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat. But it's 7:30 and I should be playing Warframe. So we do need to talk about the other weapons. But yeah, I mean, like, chat. Primary Crux is way too strong. I'll talk about AX52. This one's crazy. This one is kind of nice because it's just, bro, puncture and blast, and that's it. So I would like to have primed cryo rounds because it just gives me more damage on the bullet itself. But dude, it's crazy. And if you need to get multiple headshots, you need to get multiple headshots. This is my first primary acuity build. I don't know. I don't know if it stacks, because this is a single exclamation point, so I don't know if I'm getting multiple exclamation points, but chat. It's nice and simple. It's a very similar build. Like, the hunter munitions is like useless if you're killing everything instantly, but I also do like blast damage. I saw a Wisp video the other day that had 1300 ability. Oh god, because it keeps stacking infinitely. Oh my god, it keeps stacking infinitely. I bought a lot of prism weapons last time. Yeah, bro, you can't say that. No, so he would keep recasting it. Wait, how? Wait, 13,000. Wait, no, it doesn't. 13,000 ability strength. Oh, it was just a bunch of buffs. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. I thought he was just getting that from... I was like, oh, no. Okay, so it does have a cap. I guess it only applies once. Okay, so you can't, like, reapply it. That would be crazy. And an itis, of course. Oh, my God, dude. I can't do it. Like, that fast of movement speed and everything, I just can't do it. I was like, yeah, 39k HP. Yeah, that's fucking so... Oh, my God. It was maybe before 1999. Oh, okay. Oh my god, wait. Dude. Well, that makes more sense. What can I say? Do you do the calculation? How do you... So the relic applies after, or the reactant applies after. God, you motherfuckers. Hey man, what can I say? Some people log in and they do 25 minutes in Omnias, and some people get 13,000 ability strength, so... You take it, you leave it. I guess you got to make good content out of that, right? It's got to be worth it for the content. What am I missing? When is the Coda update? I might start playing again when that drops. I don't know, 2025, I guess. I would hope early 2025. How do you get primary acuity? You just play the 1999 missions. That's basically it. You'll just get it eventually. Reacting to his final multiple buff. Oh, that's fucking nuts, man. Okay, so then the number was 7,500. Only 7,500 ability strength. Oh my god. Incredible plays. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting to see what they do, but I don't know. I'm like, it's cool. I was like, I do like the health. I like having the infinite health. That's good. There's a bait in Barrow's shop. Okay, nice. Yeah, there's AX52, there's Recon effects, and then Vesper 77 is kind of cool. So honestly, I would say I would probably put fire on it in the end, and that's it. I don't think I would use it with blast damage. I think I would rather just shoot people in the face and that's it, and not deal with, you know, crowds or anything. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty decent. I will keep it like this because I'm potentially going to use it on specific setups, but yeah, it's just, you know, a shit ton of, you know, the nice thing is that the semi-pistol cannonade will help with the blast AoEs, but it's only 41% status, and that's it. That's all you get, 41%. So probably a good candidate for a Riven, but I would say a Riven, I don't know what I would even want. Like, you would need a lot of crazy stats, so I don't know what I would put in, but yeah, it's a weird one. You may potentially look at putting in more status chance over this if you want to put in like blast or something, or if you want to put in like pistol elementalist, but I don't know. I was like, it's nice when the blast does proc, but it's not a crit chance, crit damage plus fire rate or damage. I have 5 volcanic edge, so it can be obtained elsewhere. Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, I mean, because I was using it for a while and I was like, oh, it's so, you know, it works in some situations when like I don't know if I'm like always using it. You know, there was some moments where I didn't really like it as much. But yeah, of course that's a pretty good roll. Plus fire rate, yeah. So that I was like, it's nice to have semi-pistol cannonade. But I was thinking that I might just use this with only fire damage. You know, if I feel like it would be honestly a little bit, you know, you'd use it with Deadhead or something and you would put fire damage on it. But I had this is mostly for Cyto 9. I used this weapon with Cyto 9. I was like, oh, this shit's pretty goated. Why not use pistol acuity on the Vesper? That's pretty good as well. I mean, I mean, yeah, it just highlights weak points, but that's what I found is like, bro, I was like struggling to hit headshots. Like there was something about AX52 with the headshots on Site 09. Like honestly, I'm not really getting headshots unless it's with Site 09, but like there was something I was just not even getting headshots. But I'm like, otherwise it's just a single target pistol. Like that's what I was saying. I was like, it's basically probably more effectively used at just like shooting someone in the head 5 times and they die, versus just like trying to have the blast procs, you know, clear crowds and stuff and do everything. That's why I put in semi-pistol cannonade, because that will help with the blast AoE, but it's still, yeah, it's only 41% status, so it's not like a huge chance for the blast proc. And I will say, like, yeah, when I was shooting people, yeah, you know, like Thrax and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm telling you, man. And then use Acuity would be my preferred option. And then, yeah, you would get even lower multi-shots. You would get an even lower chance at the status. And then it would purely just be a single target. And then at that point, like, then that would just crust away in my usage list. Yeah, if it was just a point at a single person and maybe you get a fire proc or something, like, that's what I mean. Is like the setup was always just like, it had its weaknesses, you know. It was pretty good. It worked some of the time, but yeah, I was like, maybe it's just better served, you know, on fucking Site 09. But I was like, I don't know. I'm not running around. I don't have weapons in my loadout that exist to like shoot an Eximus in the face or something, or like shoot a Thrax in the face. Like if I'm using a weapon, it's like I'm able to, you know, you're dealing with the Thrax and then you're dealing with everything else just as easily. So it's like, if this was just a shoot an enemy in the head, so obviously, like, yeah, the pistol Acuity will give you just the insane headshot bonus, and this does just like reveal the headshots. It has crit damage trait though. That's what it used for, paired with Mirage for bypassing multi-shot restrictions. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, when you're in the territory of like, you know, Warframe synergies, then I'm like, yeah, it's a whole different ball game at that point. Like what I was trying to use this weapon for is like, yeah, I can run around and clear shit out and then also be able to shoot shit in the head. But I was like, honestly, I have a lot of cooler weapons. So that's what I was like, it's a pretty good weapon. Like it's very strong. But yeah, you know, I've always felt like, especially in the pistol category, I was like, I don't know, I don't think it necessarily, I don't know if it goes as far as I want. It had some good moments. I was like, that's where I'm like, okay, if I could replace this guy with, you know, some kind of Riven, or replace this guy, but I was like, I don't know, I'm still unsure what I would want exactly, but I think it was pretty good. But yeah, I'm just like, it had the good shots, you know. You land a good blast proc with a lot of damage, you just kill everything. You know, you still got 8 shots in the mag with a 1.8 second reload speed, so it's not terrible. You know, I'm still using secondary merciless for the reload speed buff, so I can just shoot a little bit faster. I had any good idea what a subsume ability for Umbra would be? Bro, I have Wrathful Advance in there just for the Exalted Blade. And also because then it means you can use a really strong weapon, like a melee weapon as well. Is Seto a good gun? Yes, Seto's pretty good. I love that. I love that AoE. Oh my god, am I missing a bunch of stuff? Hang on. How do you get primary acuity? What weapons should I get first from Barrow? Prismagorgon, yeah. True. Torres Incarnate will drop next rotation. Nice, that's good. How you know? Why not use pistol acuity on Vesper? She gave me nice, very good. Wrathful, bad. Thank you so much. I was thinking Whisper. Zada's is pretty crazy too. Zada's is pretty crazy. Wrathful is hilarious, but in power is my go-to. It's more if you have a Fed clear to the helmet, dude. But I'm telling you, man, in the long run, after I've changed my builds and changed them, I was like, this Warframe has a melee ability. This Warframe is a melee Warframe. I guess I'm putting Wrathful Advance on it. It was this resignation that I made where I was like, Wrathful Advance is so strong and it makes so many weapons. It makes basically every melee weapon you have like insanely fucking OP. And I was like, bro, Okay, I'll relegate it to only melee frames, but I will use it on the melee frames because it does make their abilities stronger. So, shout out, Just Go Home for saying W is so strong. Yeah, bro, like I'm telling you, I use it on status only bonk slamfluence weapons, and it's so fucking stupid. But that pretty much covers the weapons as well. And then yeah, I mean the story is. We've gone over that. You had my reaction. You guys will always have my live reaction to that, and then the live reaction to the conclusion of all that. So I think it was incredible. I think it was so much fun. But yeah, we're also here to just play Warframe. We're here to do it. Her other name is Cope. Amar glazes Kome, but it's Cope. Do you know why I glaze Kome? Because I'm forced to play her. Because I have to play her exactly the same as I have to play every single other frame. You know why I glaze Kome? Because I will always have to play her, and I will always have to figure out a way to make her work. Right? You guys have no incentive to play a frame you don't like. So you don't like it, and then you're just these absolute Redditors. You guys total Redditor behavior from Chris. Chris, you're a motherfucker with this Redditor-ass behavior. The randomizer. Yeah. So I'll always have to play all of them. I'll have to figure out a way to play all of them. There are certain situations where I'm not playing them. There are a lot of normal frames that I don't play. There are a lot of, you know, like Saren. I don't think I'll ever play Saren ever again. She's the most used frame in the game. But I'm fine with that. Like Loki, there are specific situations where I will absolutely say, I'm not using this frame. I'm not using Limbo. I was like, maybe I'll figure out a Limbo build at some point in the future. But at this current moment, I don't think so. Also Ivara, honestly, I don't really play a lot of Ivara. I don't really feel the need to play a lot of Ivara. You know, that's my thing, is it's like fully self-imposed. You have no reason to do what I do. And that's the whole point. It's like my builds will always be strange. The way that I play will always be strange, and you'll have to take that into account and have good media literacy, I guess, for a Warframe content creator. You'll have to be like, God, this guy is why does he play that? Why does he do this? What is he doing? You know what I mean? You're like, what the hell is going on? And that's what I mean. I appreciate the people who are like, yeah, that is pretty weird how you play the game. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the whole point. Oh my God, I was on public. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to go to private or solo. I think we're set up. And yeah, that's the thing. I have Batacor, Tiburon, and Recon effects, and then I'm just using the weapons as they are. Look at this. These are all single target melee weapons. I've been thinking about trying to use these, but I kind of want to. Should I just use them, chat? Oh, fuck. I should just use them, shouldn't I? All right, fine. I'll use them. You're right, chat. You said it right. You're always right. You always know what to say. So, yeah, and I do like that the bounties are 9,000, right? I do like higher shit for the bounties. So my Zorus may or may not hit tier 20 crits. Once I'm done with my build, I'll have 1982 ability strength on Chroma during a fissure. Oh my God. That's what I mean, man. Like Wrathful is just on a different level. That's what I mean. I had to. And if you guys do know, I also I do have Wrathful Advance on Chroma, just like your boy Lua. So what can I say, man? It's a grand old time. And I had to do it. I had to be very picky about when I used Wrathful Advance. And when I do use Wrathful Advance, bro, I take advantage of that. But yeah, it benefits the randomizer greatly because it's like literally any bonk fluence weapon. Any slam fluence weapon is just insanely fucking goated. It doesn't even matter. Like I may not necessarily wipe everything, but I can definitely like easily wipe acolytes and like the entire map. And you know, there are absolutely moments where I'm like, chat, let's be real. Just like any of my you know, what is it, dozen? There's maybe a dozen or 24 weapons like that in my usage list, and I'm like, bro, when they show up, you know, because they just are so stupid. You know, they're like on a different level where I'm like, dude, what am I even doing here? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I need to hit my boy up. This guy's invisible though. Should I start spamming this a little bit? It is, of course, the Reaper. But this will move higher in the list very quickly, so we'll see how quickly we can build this up. I'm getting pretty lucky on the Tennokai. Yeah, we can just chill here and do this. Alright, there we go. Much better. Alright. I'm still looking for this little doodad over here. I think the only thing I'm going for is maybe melee Dowdy. I don't know if it's Dowdy or Doty. I've said that a zillion times. I knew it was here. I knew it. I smelled it, chat. I knew it. Oh, shout out Lou for dropping some likes. I missed that. I love the motorcycles as well. Yeah, no, the motorcycles are sick. And using them in... I've seen some stuff, dude. Chat, they make the videos, they make the TikToks, and the TikToks do very well. And I'm like, you silly guys. And it's, what can I say now? I gotta say though, like, I love the dual enemy. Like, when you're doing Skuldra, you're also doing Tech Rot. Like, you're always doing Tech Rot. Well, maybe not always. It's not a lot of Tech Rot, but it's definitely there. Oh, this will be a great point to test. Chat, we just have to pray. Just pray that we don't get Aqua Blades. If he summons Aqua Blades, I'm probably just going to die instantly. So, let's see how many Batacore buffs I can get right off the bat. So, let's do it. Am I scared? No. Just a little bit. Not super. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, let's spam a little bit of this. Oh, yeah, I think we're fine. Alright, nice and easy. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's pretty easy to swap, too. Pretty easy to use. The fact that you can use them in missions is really cool. TBH, yeah. I like that they kept it. Yeah. And did they just fix it in the Arcwing? So you can still use it in missions, just not in the Arcwing? Oh, dude, we already got the fucking Arcane as well. Bro, we're out of here. Look at that. 3 minutes in and out. That's insanity. Sorry, chat. I will not be riding the bike inside of the mall. That is a little bit crazy. I'm not a madman. Yeah, we're actually playing Warframe. Look at that. 740. Oh, God. 740. And I'm actually playing Warframe. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will say this new clicky keyboard, there's something about it. It's a little bit satisfying. It can be very annoying at times, but it's very, like, satisfying. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like I feel like a 5-year-old child, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be a little bit generous with it, but Kamisato, I could give a fuck. Shout out Letty. We love Letty. They fixed Grendel, Eater of Ships. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys, and then I'll see 2 videos about it, and I'm like, oh my god. I'll see 2 different people doing it on TikTok. It'll show up on my For You page. It shows up on my For You page, man, and it's like, oh my god, you motherfuckers. You guys are... I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is this? Oh, nice. Tiburon. Oh, this is going to be a weird one. But yeah, it looks like we're spamming a little bit of Reaper. I don't know why I always scroll so far. Yeah, Furus and Karnan. I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of Furus, but it is nice. Yeah, the Reaper moves up. And for these missions especially, like, I don't think it fucking matters what you actually use. For these bounties, dude, I can use whatever the hell I want. That's why I fully just change everything every single time. It takes a little bit of time. But this is also why I love doing solo, is just I have full opportunity to just do however I want. Take it however I want. Take my time. Mr. and Mrs. Clardy has joined us. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, it's Friday, so it's Friday. Chat, it's Friday, so that means it's Friday. You know what that means. It means I'm eating M&M's 50 minutes into the stream. So shout out Mr. and Mrs. Clardy. Say what's up, bro. This is going to be easy. We're going to do 4 missions like it's nothing. And that's the thing, like, I've got the Vesper, right? You've got the Vesper, right? That's rule number 1. I don't know what this fucking voice is, but... let's see how quickly I can get to max energy. I don't know what it is. Like, I end up only casting the overguard buff for like the entire mission. I don't know how I end up doing it. I'm probably like the worst Dante player you've ever seen. But that just means I'm like the least ADHD or like the most lazy Dante player. Like the least active Dante player you've ever seen. So, chat, could you call it a little bit cringe or a lot of it cringe? I think you're probably correct in both regards. So, yeah, we're going to be spamming a little bit. I don't think it's going to be too difficult. I do appreciate Letty. Letty's going to give me a nice buff. Is she going to give me... Bro, is she not using her 4? Oh my god. Oh, and I'm losing my crit buff. There's just not enough enemies to keep that crit buff active, I'm telling you, man. And yeah, that Tiburon crit buff makes me suffer. I'm so bad at it at times. But when you can keep it active, it's so much fun. Oh, I guess I wouldn't get any damage resistance on my overguard. I don't think I would. Actually, not a bad take. I think that's a weird Dante maneuver. But look at this. We complete the Legasite in like an instant. I don't know how I can do this, but I'm like stammering over my words. Shout out Queb. Is that right? Queb for dropping some likes. Thank you. Is that a thingy? It is a thingy. I'm telling you, give me more pizzas. I need the pizzas, man. Alright, let's put all our buffs up. I need to actually shoot this dude, apparently, to get growing power, so... Chad, what can I say? Okay. Do this. We'll just get all the buffs. I don't think I necessarily need all of them. What does he have active? Oh, yeah, we're chilling, dude. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you're just moving too quick? I'm not even hitting you? Oh, look at that. The most embarrassing Amar gameplay is just moving too slow for the enemy. I don't know how I keep doing this. I've been playing God of War Ragnarok, and I have this habit of just, like, completely whiffing enemies, just being way too far away from them. I don't know how I do it. I'm like a moron sometimes, but, you know, sometimes I'm very good at video games, but other times I am absolutely not locked in. So I'm glad that I have 460 on the crit buff for Tiburon. That's pretty nice to see. But did I cast everything? I don't think I cast Page Flight, so I probably should just recast everything. And then we'll see if we can find that loot cache. So I guarantee you it is not over in this direction. Nope, I'm gonna get fucked over. So now I gotta open up the map. It's usually pretty easy to find. I try to just go to the starting room, the starting arena, and then go off to one of the branches, and then that's usually where I'll find the cache and we'll get the arcane. Obviously, this is just how I try to do it. Oh, there's the pizza. Poggers, look at that. Nice. I asked for a pizza, and I get a pizza. What else can I say, man? So we just go over here and see if we can find one of the side rooms. Nope. And then we can potentially score ourselves another arcane. Nope. Oh, so is it in the second room then? Usually there are 3 rooms. Did I already see the third room? Is it way off over there? No, is that the extraction? Well, I'm burning daylight, chat. I will say, the longer I stay in the mission, the more of a goober I become. Oh, maybe it's over here. Oh. I gotta remember my map layout. Nope, that's not the right way. This tile. Here you go, I think this is it. Nope. I'm gonna turn off the map for a second, chat. I don't know, this happened before. I don't know how I got stuck in the map. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it, man. But yeah, I think this is the way that I want to go. No, this is the start. Alright, I think I'm just leaving, chat. We can abandon that arcane. Oh, it's right over here. So we'll just pray. We'll just hope. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, yeah, we're good. Never mind, we're fine. I didn't need to be so dramatic. Now we look for a little blue beacon. Yay! We get to run around and look for a little blue beacon for a free arcane. Dude, honestly, these little treasures, I realized, bro, I never use this shit. I literally never use those things. I don't know how I do it. Like, I have like hundreds of the fucking Echo Vocas. Bro, I don't fucking use that shit. I'm like, what am I doing collecting it? I was like, wait a minute. It's an infinite collection grind that I'll never even take advantage of. I'm like, I feel really stupid sometimes, but I will say the Steel Essence is a great collection grind. You know, just doing missions in the Steel Path and killing acolytes does kind of rock. Like, killing a bunch of acolytes in Omnias will get you a ton of Steel Essence. And then you can spend that shit on Kuva. You can get a bunch of arcane, or excuse me, relics. Like, there's so many things you can, mainly just those two, but like definitely the, I don't know how many, like honestly I don't know how many arcane adapters people actually need. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like most people have a specific set of, you know, primary and secondary weapons that they really love. They're not like me. They're not like maxing out with every single weapon in the game, or like, you know, with rifles, it's like half the weapons in the game. Oh, the Argon Burger is also goated. Where's this thing even? Am I even close? I would assume it's probably over here, right? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, excellent. I'm a top tier gamer. 7 minutes, yeah. So I'm burning daylight. I'm behind schedule at this point. So you can do a tank and get this thing faster than you can get. Oh Jesus! You can do a tank and get this thing faster than you can do this. So, you know, the tank will give you an arcane, and then if you do that little vault, then you get a second arcane. So technically you can get 2 arcanes in the same, roughly the same amount of time. Shout out Guest for dropping some likes as well. I've been missing that. I've been seeing those likes, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I'm moving like a goober, chat. I'm moving like a loser. Hey, at least your randomizer isn't as cracked as my goal. Yeah. Well, what's your goal? That was a good setup. I like that setup. Did they patch Melee Dodie yet? Oh my god, you motherfucker. I knew you'd say it. They made the arcanes for Hex pretty easy to obtain, thankfully. Yeah. They do the bare minimum. You're definitely the laziest Dante in the history of mankind. They just fixed Grendel. Yeah, okay, I'm caught up. You do literally the bare minimum. Well, what can I say? What is the bare minimum except for survivability? What else is there for me? Just keep myself alive so I can shoot my guns more? What else is there, man? It's a pretty blatant test of how powerful your guns are when you're just not buffing yourself at all. You're just not using the kit. It's so stupid, man. What's the Scythe skin from? Oh, dude, this is actually a Tonfa. You're like, this is a Scythe skin? No, this is a Tonfa. And the Scythe skin is called the Hades skin. And it's a Tenogen skin for the Tonfa. So this is the Telos Boltes. And the Telos Boltes, I realized something, chat. That I could give a fuck about the built-in IPS stats, because Sovereign Outcast has at least a single slash proc on the standing attack, and then of course Discord Sown is a double slash proc. So this shit is fucked, man. Super goofy. It's just a single target. It's weird to have single targets, but yeah, this is the one situation where like I can't put melee influence on every single weapon in the game. I just can't. And there are specific weapons that do work pretty well, specifically for that reason, that they have a pretty fast standing attack that also does that. I want to have every mod of every rank. Hundreds. Every mod of every rank. Oh my god, dude. I hate to say it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I feel like at least with the randomizer, it is actually like a very fun way to play the game. It's actually like this insanely, well, it's a burden. It's a fucking burden on my existence at times, but it's actually like a way to play. It's like more ethereal than, you know, it's more esoteric than that. It's like a mindset. It's like a way to play life. It's a way to live in Warframe. I'm like, dude, oh my god. Hundreds of, yeah, excluding Rivens. Yeah, like, bro, you could get endlessly lost in the rabbit hole of like these weird unicorn Rivens that have like saved specific weapons and made them like drastically more viable for this specific playstyle. And it's been this crazy thing where I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? So, yeah, all the mods of all the ranks is anyway, let's play more Warframe, chat. Let's play more Warframe. I'm getting so distracted. I'm getting so fucking distracted, man. Sorry to, I mean, goals are goals, am I right? Why am I here to judge? Who am I to judge? Who am I to say anything? Right? Who am I to be forced to play Kome? Okay, I'm gonna need to grab that for myself. Yeah, Tonfas with Sovereign Outcast. Very fun to use. It's a weird looking combo too. It looks strange. It has this moment where I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Especially at a faster attack speed. Oh, forgot to drive. Sorry, chap. Munching on peanut butter M&Ms. All right. Battlecore time. I don't know how many enemies they're gonna. I was like, when I was down there, I was pretty surprised. It's good to have Letty with me. It's nice to have Letty, man. Hespar feels so nice. Yeah, Hespar is so good. It wouldn't be possible to get one of every ribbon. It's just not possible because of the ribbon limit. No, I'm not saying it that. I'm saying max out your ribbon limit. I'm saying get so close to the max ribbon limit of 180 that it's scary. I have the max limit of 180, so when I get more ribbons, I don't get any bonus from them. I'm done. I'm done. So all it means is, dude, when the closer you get to 180, it's this burden. It hurts my brain, but it makes me more stingy with just deleting ribbons that serve no purpose. Like, especially when Melee Influence came out, I was like, okay, this is actually like a good reason to roll some ribbons to like save mod slots so I can have a better build, more of a build that I want. And I'm telling you, man, it's pretty crazy. Can I actually get 3 kills? Fucking finally, dude. I don't know how apparently I'm so good at just never being able to hit 3 enemies with the fucking Battlecore beam. I should also be using Korvax's second ability, but honestly, bro, look at this. Look at the enemy density. There's like nothing. It's so embarrassing. I see a big group of enemies over here. I'm gonna see if I can group them all up. There you go. That's a pretty good shot. That was only a twofer. Oh, it's so cringe. Is it just kills? I think it's just kills that it recharges. Oh, that's a nice one, Chad. I don't know if it counts the blast damage, but I don't think it does. I don't think it counts the blast kills, but... Oh, I guess it would. If I just kill all the enemies with the AoE, then it would probably just count the blast. Like, if I only hit 2 enemies, but I kill a 3rd enemy with the blast proc, then it would still probably work fine, but... Yeah, you're kind of seeing it right now. W Korvax. Yeah, bro, like, I don't know what... Like, people are like, Korvax is bad. I'm like, bro, I literally just press 2. Like, that's all I do is fucking press 2. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I got rid of his 3rd ability. I should be using Breach Surge as well, but I try to use that like more in situations where I need to actually stun enemies versus... Oh, and then look at that. The Legicide is standing where the cache is. That's goated Legicide as well. I like the fucking alt fire to just nuke those dudes, though. It's kind of nice. So there's the vault. We're just sitting pretty. So we're gonna hit this dude with this, and then we're gonna hit him with this. Does he have a shield or something? Oh, he's right here. Oh, is there a real dude somewhere else? Oh, he has ghosts. He's got some ghost dudes. Okay, there's the real dude. Sorry, am I catching this live? You're getting my live reaction? Yeah, I think that's cool. We just dome him a little bit. Okay. Okay. Enough of that shit. Enough of that. That's what I mean, though. I'm still looking for a better ribbon for the battle core.
It's done.
Because of that augment, it has a lot of power, but definitely has a trade-off. I will say I've been wanting to use Exodia Force more, so I've kind of been wanting to use this katana, or Nikana, excuse me. It's just too sick. And yeah, that's what I mean, like Exodia Force. Shout out Lua for that. And there are so many other Warframes that have shittier one-trick kits. It's annoying that people say he's the worst Warframe. I think people will say whatever they want. Like, it's weird for me to be like, yeah, people will always dislike frames. It's weird to see a large majority of the community disliking a frame. But I don't know, man. There was something about, you know, getting rid of his 3 and replacing it with Breach Surge. And then it was just like, activate the wall, hit Breach Surge, and then if I felt like having a little bit of fun, I would press 4. And it was so stupid. I was like, oh my god, this is corny as fuck. But yeah, other than that, I pretty much only press 2. Like, at least he has a grouping ability that's like unique. So it's like, yeah, it's literally like Corvex to me is like purpose built for like so many different weapons at this point. Like, it's this built-in synergy where I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? Are there not like a zillion infinite enemy punch-through weapons? Like, do we not own the fucking Cinta and the punch and the... What the fuck am I saying? The Cinta and the Fullman. Automata Yurif Shogi. Yeah, exactly, chat. No, I wanted to give a more... I wanted to give at least a little bit. Would you call that a deep cut? I wouldn't call it a super deep cut. But I think it's for the boys. I had to do something for the boys. That one I came up with much later. I was older when I did that, probably in my... Maybe I was 20 when I did that, somewhere around that time. So it's definitely an older name, but I had to do one for the boys, chat. Okay, I got a bunch of weird names. You know, when you're naming your Zaws or you're naming your kit guns, sometimes you got some weird names. There you go. Yeah, I know that punch through works weirdly with Tenet Glaxion. Yeah. That's the one that I have it on because I use, of course, Rifle Elementalist, which gives you like 0.6 punch through. So it's not something that I build around. I'm not like looking too deep into it, but I know that it works on Glaxion. It changes off of each enemy hit by main beam without restrictions. Yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, I'm like, to me, it's like, okay, I'm doing some digging, I'm doing some research into that, but I'm not necessarily using it on every weapon. It is nice to use it on Glaxion because it's, you know, such a strange weapon. It has built-in, you know, cold damage, so you can build it in a couple different ways, but I like the Glaxion. I think it's a very good weapon. I think Tenet Glaxion. Obviously, like, yeah, I have Glaxion Vandal. I'm not using Glaxion Vandal. I'm going to be honest, chat. Also, Seto Prime is coming sooner rather than later, so Seto Prime is soon to go. So you know what I mean. Dread Incarnate is a weird one. So yeah, we're just still moving up the list. Oh, I'm still using Batacore apparently. Okay, cool. I was definitely used Catabolist, so I literally didn't even shoot the Prisma Angstrom or the Catabolist. I just had it equipped for like a split second, and it was enough to like move it up the list. So now I just have to randomize it again. So most of the time it doesn't even matter whether you actually shoot the weapon or not. It's purely just, do you have the weapon equipped? So it just forces you to get rid of the weapon as soon as you have equip it. So in most situations, it does fuck you over in that regard, where you do have to swap like literally every single time. There are certain situations where you potentially will never have your rifle equipped or never have your pistol equipped, although never having your pistol equipped I think is a little less likely than your rifle. But yeah, I hope you guys are getting it. I feel like I should do like a Scaldra mission. If you're telling me that isn't purpose built for Corvax. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But yeah, that like Tenet Glaxion is one of those weapons that I think is so absurdly strong. And that's why I love the chain beam effect. But Tentaglaxion is one of those weapons that I think I would rather use on a Warframe that is not as strong. Like, I feel like the power that Tentaglaxion has will always put it so high in the usability charts that it will always be insanely high. So, like, I'm using it more in situations where I think having that level of power is better. Like, that's why I always point out, like, Nadaruk, Sinta, and all that stuff, because I feel like they have a lot of power at, like, killing enemies, you know, down hallways and stuff. But I do think, like, being able to take enemies in a giant arena and, like, group them up into one line is just, like, purely purpose-built to just, like, nuke them all at once with something that has, like, infinite enemy punch through. It was, like, so crazy to see where I was like, come on, guys, like... I don't know if it's, like, the most... Like, I think people love the Sinta because it does a zillion damage, you know what I mean? Like... But then you can give it this insane usability. And I think that's what I've always loved, is that, you know, grouping abilities increase your effectiveness at clearing out enemies, like, so well that, like, it really incentivizes you to like, try and use different weapons. And, like, they make different setups work. Like, Blast is so fucking crazy with any grouping ability, but that's purely because grouping abilities are so strong. So it's like, I'm not necessarily going around telling people to put grouping abilities on everything, but it's like, I've ended up with a lot of setups where I use that grouping ability as a way to, like, increase the power of whatever existing setup or loadout I'm using. And I think I find a lot of value in that. And I can't necessarily tell everyone to use it, but I think it's really cool. So, yeah, Jade is another situation where I'm pretty much just keeping these buffs active forever, and that's it. Just the shield buff, so very good situation for this. Going with the Legacite. Have a good time. I will say I'm starting to like the idea of just having Dante and just only using the Overguard if I want to, like, test weapons or anything. I think that's kind of hilarious. Alright, let's do it. Come on, let's have some Legacite gameplay. Okay, here we go. Do I still have a single target? Yeah, I think I do. Alright, oh, come on, man. Don't do this to me. Did you see that? I got staggered right at the end. Oh, you're kidding. So crazy. Let's get some drinks.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legacite.
No, Lua, you have a great take.
Evolves quickly and
so what Lua just said is, I might go crazy, by the way. I was pairing Bellicros with Vigor. I should just pair it with Augmented and then use a primary to get 1k% ability strength. Yeah, no. What I've said is, like, a lot of my builds have ended up swapping to Molt Augmented, with only a few still on Vigor. Obviously, like, Vigor is instantaneous, so you don't need 250 kills, but Molt Augmented is just very useful. Chroma, one of the better shield gating frames. That's genius. That's genius. No, I love that. That's hilarious. Dude, I do love that. Here's what I was looking for. I do love that Chroma's armor does benefit from your modded armor. I think that is nice to see. So you do hit a wall pretty harshly, so you may get to like 85% or like 90%, but you're not going to get super high. But what can I say, man? I do love Chroma. I think my Chroma is not as maxed out as your Chroma. It's not as maxed out with the double X's, but seriously, man. I still have a good time.
I think you can do more next time.
All right, chat. We got to keep moving. Like a shittier Trinity. Oh, you just recast it? Ooh. You just run low duration. Oh, okay. I see. Electric ward for a full shield. Like a shittier. Oh my god. Well, I don't know if I would play that necessarily, but yeah. All right, that was bounties. We've completed the bounties, correct? I think we're good. I think I should buy something.
Yes, business is all very important. What is equally important, and I think you would agree, is taking the time to distract oneself with anything but. So let's attend to your little shopping list, after which You know where to find me.
Chat, I had to do it to you. I had to do it to you. So 56,000. I don't know if I need any arcanes right now. I could buy some,
I suppose Quincy might.
but I think I might max it out. I don't even know what these other people sell. I know that. Does Owie sell the music? Is that right?
Weird.
I like the normal music.
I was no filler.
I like the normal
all
music.
Killer.
Pick a side. From the mean streets of Holvania. Okay, so this is the one that I want. Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, this is the one that I want. Core containment, cut through, numb. Hey man, party of your lifetime. Do I buy party of your? I'll buy party of your. Fine, chat. I'll buy party of your
I
lifetime.
love that one. Enjoy.
Should I play Caliber Chicks? I'll play it eventually, chat. But unfortunately, we've got more Warframe to play. Wisp's passive counts towards the Invis arcane. By the way, yeah, that's so. But only while you're in the air, so you get the bonus while you're in the air. Oh, but you get the power strength while you're in the air. Wait, that's crazy, man. Does it last for a little bit when you hit the ground? That's kind of an insane. That's crazy, man. The biggest problem is the long casting animation, which can be solved by casting speed shards or natural talent. I love me a casting speed shard. I gotta say, man. Genius take, S tier take. From your boy Lua. That's what I've said. Is like, I appreciate, you know, like yesterday, there was literally 2 separate people who came in and they were like, bro, why are you building this that way? Like, you should build this, this, and this. And I was like, I had a realization that I was like, I don't think those people would ever be a part of my community anyway, because I've always built shit in such a weird way that, you know, it necessitates a specific setup for everything, which is a little bit strange as always. Like, I have to mention it, and you know, anyone that's like, you know, gonna be like, oh, I don't like the way this guy builds, so I'm not gonna watch. It's like, yeah, that's probably not a person that I necessarily want in the community. So I've always appreciated like everybody who shows up in the chat and who's in the Discord, who's like very communicative and is just like good at talking. Like, it's important to be able to articulate yourself well and explain yourself. And I think in the end, you know, not be too pushy, not be too aggressive is also important. So, you know, it's good to keep in mind. But we're gonna play some Omnias. It's 8:17. So I'll probably just go for one whole straight round of Omnias and then kind of go from there. I'm not. Why do I always scroll so fucking far, dude? Oh, nice Zuck. That's sick. I love that. Did Batacore at least change? Nice. Look at that. We get to use recon effects. Okay. Dagoth as well. Dagoth is awesome. Well, Dagoth is on a weird level. Alchemy for 32 seconds. Yeah, we're snagging that. Sorry, chat. We're snagging that. We need to move quicker.
That's how far apart in time we were when we were born.
There you go. Okay, safe. Yep, we started it. Look at that. I'll take the alchemy. Build how you like, brother. Exactly. Like, if you're going to show up in someone's chat and, like, tell them how they should or should not build, I think should is a very specific word to use. You know, I think... I don't necessarily... Here's the thing that I realize is... I don't necessarily know how intentional it is sometimes. Like, I think sometimes a lot of people speak in a very authoritative way just naturally. Like, those are just the words that they normally use in this situation. And I don't know if the same implication is always said, but I've always said that, like, you can say one thing, but then, yeah, when they're double dipping and they're like, yeah, bro, why are you building that way? Like, you know, it's the best slash weapon in the game. I'm like, hey, honestly, man, you can kind of feel it. Like, you start to understand it pretty quickly. So I think what you're really talking about is, I will always appreciate people that can be good communicators more than anything. Like, in the end, your Warframe knowledge is all determined by how good you are at communicating said knowledge. So keeping that in mind, I think, is very important for people just in the long run. Is like, I think being able to understand why you are articulating something, like, what is your goal? Are you trying to convince them to change their setup? Like, I feel like you see it a lot where people are like, they're out there trying to convince people to change stuff up, and it's like, you know, I think for some people it can feel somewhat altruistic. Like, I've talked about it before that, like, bro, you're you're making the game harder for yourself by building that way. Like, you should change it up. And it's like, don't necessarily know if that's what people online who you're interacting, you know, in like Discord and stuff, you know, it's nice when you're talking in person or at least over voice chat, but I think it's always like, it's important to be like, share your build, share why you like your build, and then it doesn't necessarily need to go much further than that. Like, I'm not out here to be like, bro, play the game the way I play. I think what I will always be able to do is be like, hey, look at how I play. Isn't it weird? Isn't it strange? What do you think about it? You know, I'm not here to tell you. To me, I think every single person watching this would be like, yeah, I'm not an insane person. I'm not going to randomize half of the rifles in the game and like be forced to like randomly be using the Cernos Prime or like whatever. And like, I'll point out all these weapons and you'll be like, wait, that weapon's actually really goated. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of rifles in this game, and a lot of them are very, very strong. So, you know, I find a lot of value in being like, I want to take advantage of all the weapons in the game, or at least as many as I can. And I feel like nothing embodies that more than the melee weapon use. Just like that, you know, to still have single target weapons is pretty nice. In the end, I still try to have that. You know, I mean, when you have melee influence in this game, doesn't necessarily mean I'm using it on ability, strength, and range on the god. Veracruz is a nice Warfan. Yeah, well, it's also just a Warfan, so it has do I have melee combos here? So it has that 300% slash proc on the last attack, so you can use afflictions as well. But yeah, chat, we love the shit. Yeah, Warfans are goated. This is the second stance. This is Votive Onslaught. This is the one that I think you get from what's it called? What's that mission called, Chet? The one that we all hate, the one where you need to do it to get void keys, corrupted hollow keys. Yeah, void storms in the Veil Proxima. The amount of void storms in the Veil Proxima I've done, and those are like, honestly, I do those the best solo at this point. Like, they're so much easier. Oh, dude, I gotta say, appreciate everybody who's been dropping likes. There were 3,800 likes. Like, somebody's been consistently dropping likes, and I really gotta thank you for it. So thank you so much. I sold it though because I needed slots. No, that's what I mean. Like, it is just a Warfan, so it's Gunson. You know, it's basically got the similar stats to Gunson, maybe a little bit different, but I don't think it's too far off from the beaten path. So, are you worried, chat? Like, they're built very similarly. They function very similarly. Like, I like having. I think the melee class is a very unique class. Like, it has this ability to almost standardize weapons in specific categories, and then every once in a while you'll get like an Incarnate, or you'll get like a Chorophel. You know what I mean? Or like you'll just have glaives in general, or gunblades in general, that are just so much different, where I'm like, do I see myself using only glaives for the rest of my life? I was like that for a long time, where I was like, why am I not just only using Glaive Prime for my entire life? Like, that weapon is so fucking strong. And the fact that now you can add Blast Fluence onto it, like, super easily is insane. So I'm honestly just blown away at, like, it seems like what I see a lot is like people who love these super duper maxed out super OP stuff, and they're like, yeah, bro, I mean, so it, and then I also see these people that are like, you know, I'm not having as much fun as I used to be. And I feel like there was this point in my life, a long, like way back, way back. Can I hit this guy? Can I actually hit Angst? I need to build up combo to even deal damage to him. But yeah, there you go. Saved it a little bit. But yeah, there was a time way back when Mastery Rank 30 first came out. I think the Zeramin came out. Like, it was around then or something where I was like, bro, what else is there to do? You know, it was before Deviri. When Deviri came out, this was after I had tried to use more weapons in the game. But yeah, when Deviri came out, that also like ruined my entire life. Like, Deviri was game over for my plat reserves. bro, the amount of forma, the amount of weapons that I had to create, I was like, I fucking hate this game. And yeah, now I'm at this point where I straight up have everything. Well, except for the Viper Wraith. I think the reason I use Chroma Glaive primarily is the dead rayness I get to engage in. But that's what I mean. Like, it is like probably one of, if not the strongest. Like, if I have a glaive equipped, I have, and yeah, I'm using it on like especially like Chroma or specific setups. I have like no reason to use anything else for the rest of my life. You know, I'm gonna be literally locked in with like, yeah, guaranteed. It's the most broken setup you've ever seen, but you're also just locked in. And so you maybe have different setups for different situations. But this is what I mean. It's like, I went down this road a long time ago. Like, long before I ever thought about making Warframe videos. Like, I'm pretty sure this is before I ever made Elden Ring TikTok videos, which is like really the start of my content creation career. So it's like, that's an age that's long past. And it's like, trust me, I went down this road of, it's not necessarily burnout. It's more like, bro, what else am I doing? Am I just done with playing Warframe until the next update comes out? Like, I want to have some fun. And so I was like, okay, what can I farm? Okay, I can get some Kuva. That's cool. I can start farming some stuff. So there were some basic things where I was like, okay, I want to keep playing the game. But I got so bored of using the same setup. Like, all I used for, like, when I did most of the liches. So this is an interesting thing. When I used most of the liches, oh fuck, I died. All I ever used was Loki and Kuva Shakur and I think like Zoris as well or something like that. I don't know exactly what I used, but it was definitely like something pretty basic. And I used it for so long, and it was the exact same setup for so long that like I just, oh my god, I had to change it up.
Finish your mission.
And when I say I changed it up, bro, do I fucking mean it. Holy shit. But yeah, it's 8:26, so we're gonna do a couple more rounds of this and then we'll be on our way. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a good holiday as well. I will say I'm gonna be back for a normal schedule next week, and we can basically, we're gonna probably start considering that like Amar J Joshi Season 2. So, you know, the next couple of weeks I'm gonna start looking at, okay, you know, if I'm doing different streams and stuff. I've been thinking about doing like a tier list stream, like returning to those series and breaking that stuff down now that we're like a little bit ass deep in the whole randomizer stuff. So it's gonna be nice to talk about. I'm gonna start coming up with multiple streams, but the idea is that not necessarily every week are we gonna be talking about it. 991.25 plus 15 equals 1016.25. Oh my god, dude. That's too crazy. It's too nuts. I can't do it. I mean, that's the thing, is like, I feel like I've had the weirdest chroma setup for such a long time that I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm here for it, chat. Yeah, we're here for it. We're here for chroma setups in general. I want to see what you got. Show me what you got. Alright, chillin', doing a little bit better. I will say Dagoth with Omamori is like a little bit weird. You know, it's kind of a strange setup. I do kind of like it. I'm trying to play it a little bit better. And, you know, obviously nothing on the shield department, so you could do something interesting with that. But, you know, I feel it. I like it. You're just kind of cruising on through. Like, I do like Alchemy. It's pretty easy. Oh my god, 4,200 likes. Oh my god, thank you so much. My nose itches like crazy. Alright, keep it moving, chat. This is what I like to see. Top tier spamming behavior. The chroma setup, I mean, it only costs you your soul. Dude, you got me thinking. But I don't know, there's a lot of games. So there's a lot of different games that I still want to talk about. Right? I still want to do a Friday stream about Endless Runners. And honestly, chat, I'm trying to burn through God of War Ragnarok so I can get to Valhalla. Because I want to start doing some Valhalla runs. I feel like I want to do a Valhalla run. I feel like that would be so much fun. So chat, there's a lot of games out there, and that's why I don't even do it every Friday. You know what I mean? It's not even every Friday. But I should hit up Dane. I should see if we can do a Friday stream or not. I need to check what their schedule will be in the future, but I should just hit them up and go visit the store as well, because yeah, it's good. I gotta talk to Taylor. I've been thinking about visiting. I gotta check what day New Year's is, because I've been thinking about going over to visit him and doing some more stuff with that. So chat, I'm trying to get footage. I've been recording some footage, chat. I gotta say, I've been recording some in-person footage. All right, chat, with my boy Taylor from back at the store. We've been playing some party games on the couch. I'm trying to get the lighting right. I'm trying to make sure that the footage looks okay. And then I've been thinking about compiling some of that stuff into videos for you guys, because I'm telling you, man, you're going to see it. You're going to see the Pescado clips. That's what you got to see. Nothing but Pescado clips up and down. If you think of a game you think I might like, you might have, hit me up and I'll let you know. Dude, true. No, I'm trying to get my little brother too. I've been trying to figure out a game that we can play together for a while. So there's stuff that I'm thinking about. But right now, my goal is like, I'm actually able to do some stuff with Taylor, like in person, and like, I don't know how soon it'll happen. That's my goal. I should be looking at jobs. I need to put together a resume. I need to finish up some stuff. So I'm going to finish up some stuff. Oh, I saw that, dude. I felt that. I don't know what killed me, but that definitely did a lot of damage. I'm not dead, so I don't know why I'm swapping into operator, but yeah, we're fine. I kind of felt that coming. I don't know if that was a blast from the Blitz Eximus or something, but that was a little bit unfortunate. I should be recasting my 2 more often. That's basically it. Alright, nice and easy. Just keep that shit active. You just want to see the sides above the heads, that's it. Just the sides above the heads. There we go, perfect. And then I also just need to be spamming this. Have I not even seen the... Bro, where are these necromechs? Have we even seen a necromech? I feel like I need to do a necromech. Okay, let's get the buff going. I need to get the full buff going. Oh god. Let's not just zoom in. Let's get the full buff going. And we'll also hit this. Alright. Okay, so there's the necromech. I just need to start popping some shit. Alright. Come on, get the gameplay going. We'll hit him with this. I don't know how much damage this is necessary. Oh, into the void. Oh, I'm safe. Oh, nice. GG. Love that. Come on, man. I just need his backside. There you go. Easy. Alright, perfect. And that's the nice thing, is that the necromechs will scale up with level in the alchemy, but I don't think they scale up in survival. I think I've always seen them at 160, so let's start chucking some stuff in. We're playing a little bit slow. Let's start completing a little bit. We'll hit this, into this, into this. Alright, chat, there you go. That's what you want to see. Alright, perfect. Doing better so far. I'm liking it. Not too aggressive. But yeah, dude, this is a classic setup, man. Alright. Keep it moving. Like I'm telling you, I have so many bullet hose primary weapons now. And the ability for me to just like aim left and right, I feel like a fucking caveman. I feel so stupid. But that's why I use them, is they just have this like built-in power that I just can't fucking deny, you know? I will say I don't think I'm getting any headshot kills because of my Dagoth ability, because of the Doom sides, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Eximus, which does suck. There you go, we're chilling now. Much better. Okay, now we're good. Much better, dude. And that's what I've said, is like, for the most part, all I'm really doing is spamming 2 and 1 for the actual DPS of Dagoth's kit. And that's insanely fast. Like, it just run through that shit so quick. And that's how you really should be playing, is just maxing out on that at all times. I also try to reload the recon effects a little bit sooner just because I want to do it before I'm not ready for it, because you do have to do the active reload. Shout out Synthetic 2 as always. Has that eject and then active reload, so I have that shit as a thumb button. Like that's a goated-ass game. Yeah, if you have that game, I don't know if we could do modded, but that game solo is like so much fun. Did we loop? I'm pretty sure we looped in the run. That video actually has a lot of views, so people really love that video. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes, every once in a while. Right now, the Fridays, you know, they're kind of for your boy, right? I want to do an Endless Runner stream. I want to do another Stranger of Paradise stream because I've updated my build. I have a crazy ass build now. But you know what I mean, man. There's a bunch of cool games that I want to show off. If there isn't some chess I can break down, I'm gonna be a little bit angry. I want to see 100 elo. Bro, sorry man, you're never gonna catch me playing chess. Like, I'm not gonna play competitive games, and I'm definitely not gonna play chess. I hate to say it. I want to see 100 elo chess. Yeah, I'm not the chess guy. Unfortunately, you're not gonna you won't catch me dead playing chess. Maybe I'll make it a stretch goal that I play chess or something, but yeah, there's definite shit that I'm just not gonna be playing. Like, the dude who's playing Roguelikes and like pretty much is either playing Warframe 24/7 or like playing, what was I playing recently? I could look. But yeah, I've been playing a game that isn't Cookie Clicker but is basically Cookie Clicker and is a little bit different but not super different, and I'm like, oh come on man. Anyway, I want to pause this and get some drinks. Yeah. Unfortunately, chat, I hate to say it, Lua, if you think I'm the guy who plays chess, you've thought wrong. I hate to do it to you. Unfortunately, dude, I've been thinking about, you know what I have been thinking about? A competitive game. Fucking Marvel Rivals. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Oh, look at this. There's the Necromech. But nah, I pretty much would much rather play PvE games. I think that's just so much better for me. It's just easier. You know, I don't have to... something about the competitive nature, I just can't do it. I'm not built for it. But chess is like, to call it a competitive game, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really Mr. Chess guy. You know what I mean? 291. What the fuck? Why do I have 291 crit damage? That's not... Is that the right... I don't think that's the right number. Did I get a double power strength buff at the exact same time? That's fucking crazy. How do I do that? Chat, how do I do that? You know what I mean, man? What the fuck have I done where I've given myself that kind of buff? 1400. Oh, I tanked something. What weapon do I have? Veracruz? What weapon do I have? Zuck? Okay, maybe I can kill these guys with this. But I think we're pretty much stuck. I think Recon effects along with this is probably still my best setup. Oh, that's a slow. I totally forgot that's a slow. Holy shit. I'm a moron, man. I forget how to use the Goss kit. People love slow abilities. I don't know. I'm not a huge slow guy. Come on, hit this. Yeah, I think still Recon effects is the best, but that guy will fuck up my day. But here's the thing, man. I do like this weapon. Oh, he's still got Overguard. Are you seeing this, man? Oh, there's the slash proc that I need. Oh, he's still got a single dude alive. Oh, wonderful. Look how juicy this is. Alright, we're safe. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, I fucking hate this game. Am I still alive? Oh, he fully regened? Or is that a different guy? No, that's fully just the same dude. Alright, let's do this. Did I nail that one? Oh, that was a pretty good shot. Okay, I need to reload this bitch as well. Okay, I need to run away just a little bit. Let me just run away for a moment. I'm going to come over here. Rebuff. Where's my guy? I need to hit this dude with the good old-fashioned razzle dazzle. Where is this guy? Oh, I need to be out of range of that. Alright, we're fine. Is he dead? Dude, chat, sometimes I swear to God, in these Omnias, sometimes, bro, what happens in the Omnia stays in the Omnia. I don't know how to describe it. Like, shit happens in these missions that I just cannot describe. Don't even know what's happening sometimes, but apparently the Necromech is dead. I've survived it. Very cool. Oh, my boy's down. Oh, and then I'm down. That sucks, man. Was that the Jade Light, or did I just die? I think I can. We'll just keep hitting this. I will say I am liking the slow a little bit more every single day. Oh, we only get secondary has infinite ammo. We only get that. Oh, it doesn't though? Oh, that sucks. Look, it doesn't actually have infinite ammo, chat. The AoE still consumes ammo. You really do. Hate to see it. Alright. Wait a minute, chat. I have to see something. I saw I was dealing radiation damage for a second. I need to look into that. This build, I have not known to deal radiation damage. I could have sworn it dealt fire damage. It might deal radiation damage. Oh no, we're good. Are we good? I could have sworn. Well, I think I might still, but does it deal radiation damage? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, missed that shot. But yeah, we're not getting infinite ammo, so a little bit cringe to be actually using the Tenet Blinks at this moment, so I'll try to hit this a little bit better. Dude, is there a fucking... I swear to God. This is the guy that I want. This is the guy that needs to die. Okay, we're better. We're safe. There's two of them that's alive? Okay. So this is the moment that you're starting to see, chat. There's just too many of these fucking assholes on your screen. It's starting to piss me off. We've got a bunch of Necromechs to deal with. We've got to start clearing those Necromech alarms better, because I can't be having all these fucking Necromechs on my field. Yeah, we've got another Necromech down here. We've got this goober-ass motherfucker just sitting here like a absolute loser. Just like a fucking dodo bird. Look at this fucking moron. Come on, man. You're making my life absolutely miserable. I'm going to pop out here real quick. Come on, get a good shot off. Can I mercy him? Yes. Okay. Safe. Keep moving. Oh, there's the Necromech alarm. Am I too late? Yeah, I'm too late. Unfortunately, chat. Alright, let's clear this alchemy thing. It's 8:42, so we've still got time for a couple more, I think. We need to clear these guys out. Alright. Safe so far. Alright, good to go. Perfect. Looking good. Much better. Alright, now we're cruising. I think we're safe. Where's Torment? Is Torment just screwed? Oh, he's slowed, I think. He's not screwed. He's slowed, chat. I'm so silly. What was I thinking? Look at this guy, Torment. Look how silly he is. He can't do shit, man. He's looking like a goober. Shout out Pluto for dropping some likes. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, what can I say, man? The lights. The bright lights, they're starting to get to me. I'm losing it. We haven't even been playing that much Warframe. I was yapping for a long ass time, but it was more of like a fun little recap for me to talk about Primary Crux and all these cool little mods. It was good to get another in-depth, not so in-depth, but still pretty nice review of Primary Crux. But I don't know, man. I have too much fun with it. I have a little too much of a blast with it. I do find it to be like pretty consistent as well. Like on specific setups is the main thing where, oh, this is the thing, bro. What is going on? I'm trying to shoot you. You're seeing this. I'm trying to shoot this motherfucker, and he's just not having it. He's like, nah, sorry, man. I'm gonna just make your life miserable because I hate you, and I'm a Necromech, and I'm always gonna be just a little bit annoying. So that's part of it. Is like the Necromech gameplay will always just be somewhat fucking okay, here we go, whatever, dude, moving on. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, okay, I just need to kill this guy so he's out of my hair, so I can stop fucking dealing with him, because they are like top tier pain in the ass, and I do like how they come in. It's a very cool mechanic that you just get fucked over, especially in solo, and you just get absolutely obliterated. So, you know, I do appreciate that for the Entrati Laboratories. So yeah, we've got time for probably one more round, I think, and then I'll call it, you know. Nice little Christmas, post-Christmas stream. I do think next week we'll be back to normal schedule, so we'll be back to Monday through Thursday. I may potentially look at doing a like an endless runner stream or something like that. But yeah, we've got a lot of cool games that I do want to show off like in a decent fashion. So we'll do one more round of Omnias, and we'll be the fuck up out of here. So I appreciate the 4,400 likes. Thank you. Nice and easy, much better. And it's right there. Okay, thank God. You see what they've done, man? They made it easy on me. And then look at this. We get our first Venomous Eximus. Look how good that is. Oh, and then we're going to get another sweet little Necromech. Don't we just love that? Yeah, look at all these Venomous Eximus are going to start spawning like crazy. It may potentially drive me insane. You never know, man. You never know. Oh, don't do that. Do this. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, my God. Come on, man. Make it better for me. Don't make it too rough. I will say the Recon FX is definitely coming in clutch. This is right now like my crowd clearing weapon. This is the weapon that I'm using to like deal with all of these motherfuckers. So it's very good to have it. Really makes me incentivize having a better pistol. I think is number one. Oh, I love the overguard. That's so sick. So that means there's a fucking corrupted ancient around here somewhere that I need to deal with. And this is the plight. This is the struggle of the solo Omnia. Oh, here he is. He's right here. Oh, and he's a healer. Oh, we love that, chat. Oh, that was 82 seconds. Oh, nice. And then I can pop this dude, and then we're chilling. Nice and easy. Safe. Good to go. Okay, moving on. Let's deal with this Necromech.
Well done, Tenno.
We'll have a good time for this last. Oh, ability, range, and strength. Okay, check this out. Yeet yourself into the void. And then you're simply just going to recast. 271. There we go, chat. Epic Poggers moment. Oh, am I getting tapped a little bit? No, I'm safe. Okay. Start throwing some stuff in. So there you go. That's how you do it, man. There's the fire proc. Oh, liar. Fucking Jade Light. You hate to see me allowing a Jade Light to live for too long. Did I get my gun stolen? No, I'm chilling. I will say, part of why I hate Conjunction is getting my weapon stolen. There's something about those fucking Draca, or whatever they're called, enemies. They make me rage so bad. Like, I don't know what it is. I just can't handle it, man. It's too much. It's too awful. It's cruel. It's just too much suffering, man. I can't do it. But I will say, do I still have the bonus? I do still have the bonus. Oh, but it's fucking violence to cleanse it. Oh, of course it's violence to cleanse it. Can I kill this guy? I don't think I can kill this guy with a single target melee. Let's see. Safe? I don't know. Still doing pretty good. I need combo, and that's about it. And we're safe. Alright, we're good. Now we just clear him out, and we finish it out, and then we're good to go. Alright, chat. Let's chill out a little bit. Alright, nice and easy. And we can finish it out. Nice, dude. So good. Cruel and unusual punishment. Oh my god. I will say, there is something about specific moments in the randomizer where you're like, wow, I have really fucked myself over. I should have thought about this a little bit more carefully. Like, I definitely think I should have taken something else besides Zuck, but I will say the recon effects is doing pretty good. Oh, this motherfucker is just alive when he should not be. I don't like this. Oh god, do not mess with where your back is. Do not lie to me about where your back is. That's not what I'm here for, man. There you go. Alright, moving on. Let's do this. Let's do this. How many rounds is this? Is this 5 rounds? Did we do a cheeky little 5-round gauntlet? Nice and easy. I'm telling you, man. I'm doing it more and more. Alright, and that should clear us out. We should be good to go from here. So, what can I say? I appreciate Lua. You know, I've snagged all the people who are in the Discord. So, you know, all the people who've been talking. I need to match up a couple people, you know, between the streams and the Discord. But we got a couple people entered in for the raffle for January. It is a lower number, but you know, it's still good to see people. Oh, nice, Astilla. Love that. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. You know, obviously, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season. I hope you got to spend some time relaxing. I know, all I can really say is that next week we're going to be going back strong. We're going to be doing a lot of new content. The raffle is not next week, but the following week. So we're going to do that on that Monday. And yeah, chat, I really got to say thank you so much for a wonderful year. This has, yeah, obviously like been my biggest year of growth ever. And I hope next year is the same. So I really hope you guys are excited and tuned in for what's coming up, because 2025 for Amar is going to be crazy. So, you know, we've still got a couple streams before it's officially 2025, but I definitely will say that these upcoming, you know, these weeks of streams and these scripted videos that I'm going to be putting out on the weekends, like, definitely stay tuned for that. Obviously, for anybody in TikTok, the link to my YouTube is in my profile. There is a potential that TikTok gets banned, so everything I've ever done on TikTok exists on my YouTube, so you can go there. So I really do appreciate everybody that subscribes on YouTube, because that's where I primarily am. That's my primary platform. When you go to my channel, you can scroll down to the bottom, and there's a playlist of all the game reviews I've ever made, all the series I've ever made for Warframe. I have a series called Speedrunning the New War that you can watch. So in case TikTok does get banned, you can still watch all of my stuff in shorts format. Sometimes if a video is longer, it will be in landscape instead of portrait. But yeah, you know, we've got the Discord. So the link to my Discord is in the profile alongside my YouTube on TikTok. And then in YouTube, it is just in the description. So really hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate everybody that drops a like on YouTube. That does help out the algorithm. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have had a good, you know, Christmas time. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm out of here. Take care. Take care, YouTube and Twitch. I'm out of here.